This is F. Welcome back to my Ottoman Empire Campaign, episode 13. We're jumping straight into a quick battle with the Austrian forces near Bridge in Hungary. Let's see if we can take these two units out pronto and gain some much needed experience for our troops. Experience and morale. Just as it is been a very wet winter in Britain, it seems to be raining on the fields of Hungary. So we reposition our forces. We have a cannon and a sword unit, as well as 5 units of Israelis, 6 units of Israelis. So we'll look to send them across the bridge as soon as possible so that we can engage with the Austrian forces and make sure that we can take them out promptly. Now, the only issue, or the main issue with this battle, is that we do not have any cavalry to run down the Austrian forces once they have been routed. We'll hopefully use our cannon to fire some pot shots at them from across the river, and hopefully that will just demoralize them enough, and we can also reduce the number of casualties we'll be taking in this episode, or in this battle I should say. So we're getting our forces, getting them marching over the bridge. You can see the Ottoman flag waving in the wind. Go, 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 men, go, go, go. Take the bridge for the Sultan. Yes, look at that. I know we are running them, so they might be a little bit tired, but we hope that the numbers will allow us to have victory in this battle. And as you can see, they have their bayonets ready in case we have to engage in any form of melee against the Austrians. So we'll reposition our forces, just make sure that our units are set up and ready to engage the Austrians. They still haven't moved, and I believe we do outnumber them just about. Yeah, so they might have 2 to 3 units, and we have 4 units that will get in direct combat with them. Let's have a look at the Austrian line. Okay, the Austrian forces are on the move, moving forward. Our cannon is getting ready to unlimber, and they are beginning to fire. So let's see, do we have any cannon shot coming this way? Oh, there's cannon fire. Whoa, look at that. That was right in the middle of their men, and I don't think anyone died. Oh, damn. Gotta love this. So we've got about 400 Austrian forces moving forward against our 460, 360. Oh, I'm not good at math at this point. But our forces are moving forward, ready to engage the Austrians. Come on, let's go, fire, fire. We can see some gunshot going. We can hear the gunshot. Yes, look at that smoke. Ottoman power laying waste to the Austrian line. The Austrians are just moving forward. They're not even engaging in battle. They're not even firing their muskets. Maybe it's the rain. I don't know what's going on. They're just continuing to move forward. If only we had fire by rank, that would have been epic right now. Just a single line engaging. We've got 400 men encroaching on 320. No, 300. Yeah, 320 men. And our other units firing behind them. Okay, they just seem to have woken up. Some of them are disengaging. Yep, they're disengaging. Okay, let's see if we can get them in. Just throw them in there. Just literally, come on guys, just go in, go in, go in. There are some pot shots going off, so we don't want to have friendly fire. Let's just readjust our forces. This is going to just be a cat and mouse game, just running them down, trying to take as many pot shots as we can. Their general is dead, excellent, so additional morale. So they shouldn't be coming back to the battle. And so we'll just follow them down now and just try and engage and take out as many as possible. But without cavalry, we can't really run them down at all. So it's not the best situation. We should make sure that we have at least one cavalry unit going forward in this. So yeah, another glorious victory for the Sultan and the Empire. Right, come on guys, you can move forward. You can move forward, come on. Come on guys, charge forward. Yeah, let's go, let's go. See if you can take them out. Oh, and they're going to, most of them will escape. I think if they do go back into Vienna, then we'll just crush them once we've laid siege to the city. And we've lost 4 units, so that was really, really good. So they've gone and occupied Pressburg. And we continue to move our forces up, and we have captured the fort on the outskirts of Pressburg. At least we have a defensive position now that we can maintain going forwards. And it won't be hard for them to dislodge us as we continue to push against the Austrian Empire. We'll also continue to move our remaining forces up north. And I think it's time that we just engage in battle against the Austrians. We have very few ships. So let's just take them out and try and see if we can free Piraeus from the blockade and just try and get that trade flowing once again. We definitely need to get that trade flowing and reduce our bankruptcy issues. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have 4 ships that are about to engage a fleet of Austrian Indiaman trade ships. So hopefully we can do a decent job. I don't think I've ever engaged in a ship battle with so few low-rated ships, but hopefully we don't lose everything and lose this battle. I mean, we'll save some money in the long run, but we do need to try and cripple this blockade of Piraeus and get the trade routes flowing again. But I've always loved the introduction of sea battles since Empire, Total War. It's been really great, as well as in Rome 2 and Attila. Do love the ship combat. How much do you enjoy ship combat in game? Like whether that's Empire, Total War, Rome 2, or any of the other titles that have ship combat. Do you enjoy it or not? I'd love to know. So as we move forward, we can see we just speeding up time just to get ready to engage with the enemy ships. And I think I've only got the one admiral ship that is on par with some of these Indiamen in terms of cannon quantities and people. So we're going to attempt to take out the sails first, but it might be a mistake on my part, primarily because their sails are currently closed and they're not fully open, but we do have the wind at our back, so we are making good time in terms of our speed. Definitely need to work on my naval combat skills, that's for sure. So again, we're just maneuvering our fleets. Come on, ships. Get ready to fire. Come on, you're in range. Can you take them out? That is the question. Got another few cannon shots on the side of our admiral ship. Continuing to fire. Another broadside just hitting the lead Indiaman. Okay, we continue to focus on their masts just to try and see if we can destroy them and take them down. So far, none of the masts have fallen. We need to also get alongside them to try and get in a broadside. We're bringing in our galley just to make sure that the galley can fire off some shots. The galleys are so old school looking ships with just a few forward facing cannons and then loads of rowers, very much reminiscent of the Roman and ancient Greek ships of the medieval period. So we're cutting through the line there, and the Austrian ship has lost its back mast, or its stern mast. So that's good. So they'll definitely be slower going forwards. And yep, that's 2 ships down to 2 masts now, so that's great on either side of the admiral ship. And we continue to move forward, using that wind to just give us that extra speed. And now some of the Indiamen have turned around and they are catching the wind as well, so their sails are fully open. So it might make more sense to try and knock out their sails if we can. That was a wasted shot. The wrong ship to attack at the time. Oh, they're getting a nice broadside. Okay, we need to get some close-up shots. Need to work on that for sure. And let's see what else is happening here. Okay, we're still maneuvering our ships, trying to get them into place. We have some cannon fire going off. The Admiral is definitely focused on trying to get these remaining ships knocked out. Okay, he's still attempting to take down their sails. See how that works. The galley is attempting to board that Indiaman, and we'll take one of these. I think it's a sloop or brig. Just trying to get them to fire off some volley shots, trying to take out the crewmen on board, but it's very ineffective. Very ineffective. Yeah. Okay, we've launched an attack against one of the Indiamen to see if we can board them as well. We're still outnumbered as things stand. But hopefully we can get our units on board and at least get these Indiamen to surrender and still maintain as many of our ships as possible. Yeah, that unit is in precarious position, being so close to the enemy fleet. We're still running circles around these 2 Austrian ships. We can see this ship on the left has lost its center mast, so that's quite good, and the sails look quite depleted, not really moving as quickly as one would expect. Got an incoming broadside. Let's see if we can cripple them any further. At least if they cripple, then that can at least just slow down their ability to rejoin the rest of the fleet. But yeah, so I am intrigued to find out what you guys think of the ship combat within the game. Obviously, Empire Total War is quite an old game by today's standards, nearly 20 years. I think in two years' time it'll be about 20 years old. I still love it. I know there's still loads of bugs in the game, but it's one of the time periods that I really do enjoy a lot. And it just changes things up more so having the gunpowder rather than the standard swords, spears and arrows. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. You could see the wood falling off the side of the ship into the water. Perfect. And yes, I suppose when compared to, say, infantry battles, the ship battles can be a bit slow and can be a bit time consuming as your ships maneuver into position and attempt to take out the enemy ships. But it is still hearing those cannons fire, seeing the tall ships or the sail ships engaging in battle is just, it's just amazing. So, oh no, we've got one of our units is routing. That's not good. I'm not sure if we managed to get hold of this, if we managed to take over that ship or not of theirs, or the one that they were fighting on board. But I think we've lost units, and that's why the ship's routing. Okay, we're firing a shot, and I don't think it's affected many of the people. Turn that back to canister shot. See if we can do another broadside at close range. There. So we can see one ship has surrendered, and we're moving our galley forward to try and intercept another Indiaman. And the second ship has surrendered, so we'll move them and get them to engage Indiaman. And it looks like we might have got the third ship there in the center, but our unit has stopped routing. Okay, our unit has stopped routing, so that's good news. And hopefully we can continue to take out their fleet. Because again, it will be good to either add the fleet to ours, if any ships survive, or if not, then to at least just sell them just to get that additional income in the short term. Okay, let's do a manual fire, broadside, and nothing. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that, beautiful, just shredding their sails. Oh, the rear mast has just fallen, perfect. Oh, right into the side of the galley, not great. Okay, we continue to maneuver our ships into battle. It looks like it could be an Austrian defeat. The balance of power is definitely in our favour at the moment, so that's amazing. See, speed things up a bit. Yeah, look at that power. Amazing. And their mast are shattered. Oh, the front mast has fallen, so they definitely crippled. It's going to be a lot to repair these ships if we do take them on board. I expect it will take a few days to get them back to port at Piraeus, if this was real life. Another powerful shot from broadside, and we continue to maneuver our fleet. So the galley has now looked like they are routing. We still have our 3 ships remaining, and potentially 1 or 2 Austrian ships, potentially 2 Austrian ships that we need to take care of. So, continue to maneuver, get the shots aligned, take them out. So, I think, I don't know what your experience is when playing in game, but I think taking out the masts and getting them crippled is way better than destroying their hull and letting the unit sink. That should hopefully allow us to keep some of the units, but I never know until the end of the battle if we actually are able to maintain any of the units and take them into the fleet or sell them off. So we're moving the galley to further intercept the Austrian ship on the far right, and we're using one of our smaller ships on the Admiral ship to just engage this final Indiaman, and hopefully we can cripple it as well. Perfect, listen to the volley of cannon. Sounds so good. And hopefully once we've secured the Mediterranean, we'll have a lot stronger navy in the coming years. Definitely get our empire focused on navy production and technology. We'll need to make sure that we can at least turn the Mediterranean into either our private pond or at least a shared pond ownership sort of scheme with any of the other European powers. I know we need to capture Spain and Venice, but if needs be, I think Even the islands of Corsica, Sardinia are up for grabs. The Knights of St. John, who historically have been a pain in the Ottoman side, we definitely need to take them out. And then potentially even go as far into Italy as Naples and Rome itself. We are the successors of the Romans, so why not capture as much old Roman territory as possible and justify to the world that we are the true heirs to the Roman Empire? We have Constantinople, so why not Rome too? And that way, I think if we could capture most of Italy even and the islands, it would only leave France and maybe northern Italy with sea access to the Mediterranean. And that's a heroic victory, so we've captured, or we've defeated, the Indiaman fleet, so hopefully this should at least free up the trade routes for the Empire. 2,300, we've sold them, so we didn't take them on board. Okay, we're at that time of the video where we will end the current episode here. Thanks very much for watching. Please feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments. I'll do my best to engage with everyone and reply to all comments. For now, have a great rest of your day, wherever you may be. This is Ev signing out. Goodbye.